Good afternoon. I'm here with listing agent Marusha, Luxlive Property Group, and today we are honored and pleasured to have a special guest appearance by Proverb, entertainer and real estate enthusiast, who's going to join us on a tour of this property.
You can always tell it's an entertainer's home as soon as the entertainment begins the very minute that you walk in.
100%.
So immediately you know where the party's at.
Absolutely.
Love it.
And it's definitely in this house.
Stunning.
And from there, of course, our display cabinet. So this is tinted windows here, and we've got a mixture. There's some tint, there's some wood finish. We just have that mixture, so it's not like all uniform.
Marusha, you have to mention some of that backlighting in there that's
Yes.
built in the cupboards that enables you to kind of see it, and you see everything beautifully from inside out.
Gorgeous. It really
Very
is.
nice.
You're quite right.
Very, very clever indeed. And those kind of little details make all the difference, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it shows you also that they haven't spared any expense
For sure.
to make it very special. And we've got the built-in microwave and an oven here, Gaggenau, so top of the range again.
Very, very stylish, very, very modern, very well integrated as well.
Yes.
I also
Very
realized,
importantly-
because this is all solid, this means this had to be carved in before it was laid, hey?
So this slab, so with it's quite complicated, but they do build the slab with the sink
Yeah.
as well. So very, very slick, adds to the modern look.
I believe you can also have a walk arrangement here as well. Is that right?
I'm sure maybe if you buy this house, you can
Yeah.
invite us and we can test it.
Indeed,
I'll just do
indeed.
the bacon and eggs.
Done.
go
I'll
sit
put in
there.
an offer. Let's see. I also love that the floor is uninterrupted, so it's not like you get a different material there, different material here. So it
Yes.
gives that continuous flow, indoor-outdoor feel. Very nice.
Absolutely.
And I can't help but notice there's built-in speakers as well. So again, that entertainment theme continues, but the height here is really remarkable as well.
You're quite right, and this is a smart home as well. So you notice the speakers, your lights, and your music can be controlled from your phone.
For sure.
So top of the range again, and then of course the bar area has to be almost the size of the kitchen area. Hey?
For sure. 100%. So this, I believe, is the Caesar
Caesar stone.
rugged stone, hey?
Yes. So rugged stone, you spot on.
There's also some wine coolers this side, and I see there's a built-in space for your ice and your sink as well.
Same style they've done in the kitchen area, right?
Absolutely.
An interesting point with all these concrete slabs that we're seeing, and we're going to see the ceiling also into the houses, they had to think so carefully how they laid the slab, because all the holes for the lights and for everything that your built-in music and all that, that all had to be predetermined and pre-planned.
That's really smart to me, because you have to have the entire vision of the whole property before you start actually solidifying the slab. Because if you now want to add lights, you forfeit that option.
Yes.
So you better have premeditated it up front.
Absolutely.
Very
so
nice.
you're not seeing any cables running, everything.
It's so
is-
creative.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also love that it's actually carved into the physical concrete here. You know, so again, it's not a separate design. It just continues to flow. And of course, while enjoying this magnificent view, you said the first hole is right here in front of you.
Yes. And for that reason, they've also created a little door, so you can literally just step out and you straight out onto the greenery.
Or in the middle of your game, just come and quench your thirst quickly and then continue your golf game.
Well, at the start of your game, when you see you're not doing so well, you can just hide.
This is it.
You, can
This is it. And a boma here, continuous entertainment again.
you can't have a house without a boma, right?
You know, this style I've actually never seen before, and I follow a lot of property channels and I'm always consuming a lot of property content, but this is unique to me. I've never seen something like this before, as far as design and kind of layout.
So we're going to be seeing it in one of your new properties.
I might
right?
get inspired. That's if I'm not buying this one, of course.
Oh yes. Notice also that beautiful skylight, the length of the staircase. It's almost like a pocket window, but it's a skylight.
You know, for me, it's always like the novel ideas that I haven't seen before. And I always like think to myself, what was the inspiration, you know, for an idea as
Yeah.
unique as that? Hey, you don't see that very often. Very nice.
Bring in the sky, bring in the greenery, bring in the golf course. Just bring nature into your
all
space.
the elements. I can only imagine waking up in a room like this, how serene, quiet, enjoying magnificent views, and they are very uninterrupted if you look this way. So a lot of the houses don't actually block and restrict much of this view. You really still take in a lot of it, and all the natural light that comes in. And again, that floor to ceiling continues here. So if you open up the blinds, I can only imagine how stunning all that light in there comes in.
And when you say open up the blinds, that's at the touch of a button.
Oh, very automated as well.
Yes. So
Nice.
we're not hard working.
Good, good, good.
So just look at this. This is an entire feature wall that they've done in this 3D wood finish effect, which is actually your headboard as well.
You never actually see this much going the entire wall.
Exactly.
Usually there's a section just to kind of highlight it as a feature. So it's really unique to see that it goes the entire wall.
I've never seen actually a mirror like that. So we were talking about the curvy, so just a little bit, just one oval or half egg-shaped mirror, and that just gives you that softness of the finishes.
I also appreciate the fact that the theme and the color palette continues from downstairs to upstairs, so it's uninterrupted. It just remains consistent throughout. So it doesn't sort of make the house a little bit schizo. You can tell it's one property, one developer, there's one clear thought throughout.
Absolutely.
Those kind of things really make a difference.
Absolutely. It has not changed its mind in any
Yes,
of the
it's not
rooms.
like you step in a room and it feels like a different house. Then you step in a room and it feels like a different house. There's a consistent theme which really gives it an elegant flow.
Yeah, and now we have, what did you call this? A contemplation?
This for me feels very introspective, contemplation, self-reflection, Zen, yoga room. Hey? This is where you come to relax and just get away from the chaos of the world, read a book, just spend some quality time with yourself. I must also mention, if I may, because of the water feature, so the combination of this outdoor natural vibe combined with the natural sounds of the flowing water really gives it a serene feeling.
Here's one of those, you never know. Looks like your child left chewing gum on the wall, but actually it's the sensor.
Sure, very clever. I believe they're also running the control force system, which I know also helps with a lot of the automation and technology. I've got that one, so I've interacted with it quite a bit.
So you
Massive
know
fan.
it's top of the range, right?
I do.
This house is also very green, and it has Tesla batteries and an inverter, so we don't have to feel the load shedding.
That's become a necessity more than it has a luxury.
Yeah.
With the way things are going right now, I feel like we need to come with alternate solutions sooner than later. So the sooner we can get off the grid, the better.
And what a balcony we've stepped out onto. Of course, the whole section here runs balconies. So along your bedrooms, you have balconies along the main bedroom, and now the pajama lounge opens onto this huge balcony. Once again, everything out onto the golf course.
I love the fact that the balcony actually, cascades the entire property like that, because so many properties, the bedrooms will have balconies, but they're so disconnected.
Yeah.
So it's not like you can continue to just chill and interact with each other. So it's really, really novel that it does that, and it flows across the entire property.
So, do you like it?
I love it. I think it's a fantastic house. Particularly love where it's positioned. The estate, I think, is incredible and has a lot to offer, but a beautiful property indeed.
And this is where I intervene. Proverb, thank you so much for taking the time and the energy and the passion to take us through this property.